Dear gamers, this may be my last video. Sometimes the will to go on just isn't there. But thankfully, I'm too much of a pussy to end it. Welcome back to Coolest Gamers Let's Play of Assassin's Creed Origins, Part 57. I gotta get the enthusiasm back in my voice, it's like shooting heroin into my veins. You know, it's something you have to force into your body. Enthusiasm for this game. Let's go do some stuff. Why not? The hyena's dead. The snake is cut in half, but we cut away from the tail, so it might just regenerate, and then we'll have another ring of targets to kill that aren't interesting to kill. Like, they had so much potential on this game, and it's wasted on how boring it is. I mean, like, mainly, like, what they're missing is that sense of grandeur to the missions that the old games used to have, where it was like, this is a big kill, this is a big deal, you gotta go and like talk to this guy and this guy and this guy, so you know all sorts of things about the place where you're gonna kill him. And then you have to pick like the right moment to kill him. No, this game is just like invade a fortress, kill the guards around him, and then swoop down on him and kill him. That's it. Occasionally you'll get a boss fight, and the boss will be really uninspired and dumb. Like the Event of the Gods. Like, you have to be level 40 to do the Trial of the Gods shit. But I already tried to do the Anubis trial. And I mean, yeah, I wouldn't have been able to finish it, but the boss mechanics were so stupidly boring and unoriginal. This game doesn't... I know what it is now. It doesn't harness its uniqueness. It doesn't harness the things that make it unique. It just copies, like, generic action games in every sense. Action stealth games. I mean, it's like the less interesting cousin of Phantom Pain, is how I would describe this game. At least that game had a good story, an interesting story going for it. I don't know about good. With like wacky, stupid Metal Gear Solid shit. And the combat system was really cool, and you could do all sorts of neat stuff. And it just felt dynamic, but also more focused somehow. Like, this game is a beautiful open world, but there's just nothing in it. Like, it's just kind of dead. And the story is just balls. The story is absolute ass. The story is a series of just uninteresting vignettes. Like, that's how I would describe it. Like, it's just, oh, go to this town, talk to this guy. Hey, we got problems. Take care of the problem. I took care of the problem. Okay, cool, thanks. Go to the next town. Talk to this guy. It's just that over and over and over again. Rinse, lather, repeat. And you never get a sense that, like, oh, I'm going to this next town where things are a little different. Yes, architecturally, things are different. Maybe there are different animals. But there's not a sense of, like, things are drastically... Like, the gameplay is going to drastically change because I'm in Alexandria. The gameplay is going to drastically change because I'm in Siwa or I'm in Crocodilopus or anything like that. I mean, this game is very beautiful. If I hadn't already played this game and I was watching this footage, I would be like, man, this game looks awesome. It looks fun. Don't be fooled by what you're seeing. It's not fun. There's a good chance when I make a better Let's Play, I'm just gonna delete this whole series, man. It'll be saved in the darkest depths of my HDD. Never to be seen again. They could have done something cool with the Palakes too, instead of it just being a straightforward fight with like a uber tank fucking boss-like enemy. They could have done something like it's got like you can exploit chinks in its armor or something. That would be cool.
The fish will pound you.
The fish? Is that his name? The fish? I would not have advised that name. TBH. TBH Falakalak. My Falaka. My Neka, my Nebo, my Nakit Yed.
By the will of Gennadios, you will be destroyed.
Gennadios is dead, so he doesn't have a will anymore. Oh, do you mean like it was in his will? Like, he left the Falakes his last will and testament, and in it he said, kill whoever killed me. And that man's name is Bayek of Siwa. He had a magical will that knew who killed him. And this series is starting to become a real spin-off of Harry Potter. I'm noticing all the details. The Hufflepuff cup, the magical will. The fact that when an opponent finds you, every other opponent in the area, regardless of their line of sight, knows where you are. Magic, man. Magic all over. It's magic storytelling, magic gameplay, magic glitches.
Keep the threat on the outside.
Pretty much everything is magical in this game except for a magical feeling. There's none of that. Feels pretty mundane. This game feels pretty muggly. Pretty mugglish. Come on, come on. Ven. Cause yeah, they're supposed to have like super godlike armor, but you know, they could have introduced like some of the Game of Thrones concepts of armor, where you know, like you figure out where the little like corner pieces are in the armor, like near the joints and stuff, and you can like stick your blade in there and exploit that to cause like critical damage and like get rid of pieces of their armor. They could have made like physics mechanics. Like if an enemy with thick armor falls a great distance, it hurts him quite a lot. And obviously falling should hurt everyone, but you know, for him it's especially fucked up, you know? If he falls in the water, he sinks straight down. You know, if he's wearing heavy armor so he can't climb things, which by the way, the Falakes can fucking climb anything. If you see the tip in the loading screen, it just literally says, if you see a Falake, run away. They are powerful, they will kill you. The game doesn't even encourage you to kill them. So I mean, what is the point of having a mechanic where it's just like, every now and then, you have to avoid a guy? I mean, is that really that exciting? They are killable. I've almost killed these guys before. Like, this might be the vid, I think, where I nearly kill this guy, and then he kills me in, like, one hit. And I'm like, yeah, you know what, fuck it, I'm never trying that again, seriously. Never putting as earnest an attempt in again to just run around a field trailing this asshole. Here I am trying to weigh the different advantages of these weapons. It's like, man, I don't... Get rid of that mace, dude. If it's blue, it's gotta go. As I said in ancient Egypt all the time. Circa 2017, me. See, even this guy has to deal with the ridiculous charge times of the weapon. He should be triple compensating, just like the player has to. But no, I mean, he's looking like a dumbass like I do every other fight. That fish, that really is his name. That's pretty sad. And that's it. That's all she wrote. That's all that this video requires. The gods have been cruel to me, making me buy this game with my own money instead of having them send me an advanced copy. I mean, the greatest Let's Player in the world, and they didn't send me an advanced copy. See you next time, guys. Adios and adieu.